Shalom, shalom, Israel. Most I bless you all. There's also Moses here. We're in the building. Today class very, very short. Going to what? Child marriages. Child marriages. That's what we're going to today. Child marriages. Child marriages, we learn Islam works. Child marriages, we learn Islam works. That's the class topic. So John, give me Leviticus 18, start at 1.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 18, verse 1.
Read.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am the Lord your God. After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do. And after the doings of the land of Canaan, whither I bring you, shall ye not do. Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances.
So what God is telling us here, Israel, that each captivity we went under, we should not behave, we will not take part in the custom of other nations that what took us captive, aka slavery. We will not learn that tradition. Anything don't do that. But guess what? Read again verse 2 now.
Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, I am the Lord your God.
I am the Lord your God. To a tribe, go ahead.
After the doings of the land of Egypt, wherein ye dwelt, shall ye not do.
Don't do that no more. Go ahead.
And after the doings of the land of Canaan,
go ahead.
Whither I bring you, shall ye not do.
Don't do what it apply in our own country, that in our land. Don't do that. If they're worshiping stone, don't do that. They're worshiping a Buddha, don't do that. Go ahead.
Neither shall ye walk in their ordinances.
Don't walk in our footsteps. Now, give me the next verse. Deuteronomy 28, 32.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
What God said?
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So, for breaking God's laws, we are giving to what the other nations. And let's see why. Stop right there. So, John, read that, please. Put on the screen, please. Yep.
Male slaves were often assigned to work as field laborers or guards at harems.
Stop. That word is going to what? Give me a definition, please. The H-A-R-E-N-S. What does that mean? Sorry. Let's see what that word means. Read again, so jump from the beginning. The top.
Male slaves were often assigned to work as field laborers.
Go ahead.
Or guards at harems.
Stop. You got it? Let's see what that word means. The males, the men. God honor Islam. Something will happen under Islam. Read us, John. Make it bigger. Go ahead.
Harem. Which one? The women occupying a harem, the wives or concubines of a polygamous man.
Go ahead.
A group of female animals sharing a single male or mate.
Go ahead now. Go back now. To the definition. Yeah, read it again.
Male slaves were often assigned to work as field laborers or guards at harems.
Right there. It will tell you more. Keep reading.
To prevent them from reproducing.
Stop. To prevent that from happening. Read.
To prevent them from reproducing in case they became intimate with female slaves.
What they did? What? Or Ishmael did? Or Muhammad did? Go ahead.
Men and boys were subjected to castration.
The what?
Castration, a brutal procedure that resulted in the deaths of many during the process.
That's why it happened under what? Islam. It happened there. Our forefathers were castrated. You're old, you're young male, you were castrated. Islam is a bloody religion. So now, keep reading more.
The castration of black male slaves in the most inhumane manner altered an entire generation.
Read.
As these men could not reproduce.
They cannot. Because honor Islam were castrating the men. Were forced. Killed. So now our brothers think Islam is the way. Islam is not the way. Islam is not our way, brothers. Go ahead.
Said Liberty Mukomo, a lecturer at the University of Nairobi, Institute of Diplomacy and International Studies.
Come down a little bit. Give me more. Read.
The Arab masters sired children with the black female slaves. This devastation by the men saw those who survived committing suicide.
They were committing suicide. Why? They don't get castrated. Honor Muhammad regime. Honor Islam. Islam is not a religion, brothers and sisters. It's not. Read.
This development explains the modern black Arabs who are still trapped by history.
They are trapped. When we say black Muslim, those I see in America right now. That calling say what? Muslim. You are not. Islam is not a black man religion. It's not. God gave us the Bible. The 12 tribes to keep his laws. That's what God gave us. Now, go back down to the verse 28, 32.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So were given to another people, the male were castrated. Honor Islam. That's why you call sub-Sahara slave trade. That's why. The first slave trade was honor Muhammad. It was honor Islam. Then second came what? Christianity. Honor what? Jesus. But Sabo, now, given that now, read that please. That was the first one.
Child marriage.
That's a little girl. Drive back another one. Make it bigger. Let me read it, please.
Around here, lots of young girls die following a difficult birth.
Read it again.
Around here, lots of young girls die following a difficult birth.
Young girls die. Or doing what? Come on.
Around here, lots of young girls die following a difficult birth.
Why? Keep reading.
Their parents are then accused of witchcraft. However, the truth is that the body of a 13-year-old girl...
Stop. 13-year-old girl. That's a young age. She don't know a left feet from a right feet. But why they are forced into marriage. Why? We'll take pretty soon. Keep reading.
However, the truth is that the body of a 13-year-old girl has difficulty handling a pregnancy.
The what?
Has difficulty handling a pregnancy.
Because they're not ready yet. According to the Bible, according to God in heaven, the age for marriage is 20 years old and upward. That's marriage age. But Islam came and forced that custom, that barbaric custom, on our people by castrating the men and raping the women. So now people are put in Africa, in West, in Central Africa, think now, you know what? This is our custom. We can let our little 13-year-old girls get married. No, it is not a custom. You are forced. Can you read us, John?
This makes me very unhappy, and I have banned underage marriages in my jurisdiction.
She did what?
Banned underage marriages.
Underage. 13-year-old girl getting married, that's underage. That's a rape. That's not marriage. But we say destroyed on an Islam regime, on a Mohammed regime, we think that that's the way. That's not the way. Keep reading.
I have also named women as village chiefs.
Don't drop that. Give me another one.
The Islamic prophet Muhammad married Asia, daughter of Abu Bakr, when she was 6 years old.
How old she was?
6 years old.
Read from the top.
The Islamic prophet Muhammad married Asia.
Stop. Prophet who?
Muhammad.
Stop. Muhammad is not in the Bible, brothers and sisters. He's not here. So he's not a prophet. He's a slave master. He fell under Ishmael. So now give me Ishmael, Bible, dictionary. That's the bloodline.
Ishmaelite, a descendant of Ishmael, the son of Abraham and Hagar. The 12 sons of Ishmael and his Egyptian wife became princes and progenitors of...
What?
The 12 sons of Ishmael and his Egyptian wife
Read on.
became princes and progenitors.
Progenitor, your bloodline. So all the bloodline, that progenitor, that race. Now drop up now. The next part up there. Go ahead.
They lived in camps in the desert of northern Arabia.
Go ahead.
Although occasionally some of them settled down as the Nebaeotans. Mostly, however, they lived like Ishmael.
They lived like Ishmael. Drop down to the last session.
All Arabs.
Or what?
All Arabs, following Muhammad's example.
Read up the top.
All Arabs, following Muhammad's example, claim descent from Ishmael.
Claim descent. Claim descent from Ishmael. The Bible was given to the 12 tribe of the nation of Israel. Ishmael is not our people, brothers and sisters. So come out of the false religion. Our fathers were what? Castrated on a Mohammed regime. Give me the next picture, please.
Benedicte Makula.
Go ahead.
When I fell pregnant, my father wanted me to give up school, but I fought to stay with it. It hasn't been an easy choice. I don't have very much time or money to look after my daughter. But despite the difficulties, I would rather finish my studies before marrying a man.
A little bit down. What's on it? Go up a little bit. Okay, drop that. It's a little girl, bro. Read that part. My mother.
My mother wanted me to marry a man when I was 13.
Stop. Where are you getting this stuff from? From Muhammad. From Islam. Because Muhammad married who? A 6-year-old girl. So it became the black man culture now. You know what? We can get married to a 13-year-old girl now. Because what? That custom was passed down from generation to generation to generation. It had destroyed our people in West Africa and what? Central Africa. But go ahead.
I refused because I was too young.
She was too young. Go ahead.
And I wanted to study.
Go ahead.
Now I am attending 6th grade.
What grade?
6th grade.
What a 6-year-old girl think about getting married? Because the parents were indoctrinated by what? That false religion called Islam. Go ahead.
Now I am attending 6th grade and I want to move forward to become a shopkeeper.
So that's in what? Read down.
Florence, 14 years old, Democratic Republic of Congo.
Congo. So our people in Congo follow that custom that will pass them for that false religion called what? Islam. Or Muhammad. Next one. No, drop that. Go back to 28:64 now. Deuteronomy.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other. And there thou shalt serve other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood
Stop.
and
Any what?
wood
Right there. Wood and what?
and stone.
The stone is the Kaaba stone. That's what all the descendants of Ishmael follow. They bow down to a stone in Mecca. Now drop that. Go to Psalms. You know what I want.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 106, verse 35. But were mingled among the heathen.
Were mingled among other nations. Go ahead.
And learned their works.
Who learned the works of what? Ishmael. The Arabs. Islam, by doing what? By marrying little girls. 13 that stay in school in the 6th grade. Right now, in Central Africa and West Africa, they are getting married to what? Girls, teenager girls, minors that stay in school trying to learn, brothers and sisters. Islam is now our tradition, it's now our custom. That custom belongs to what? To Ishmael descendants, or Arabs. So now read it again, 35.
But were mingled among the heathen.
And do what?
And learned their works.
Who learn the work. Even I want to put again that same picture. Put something up. Rewrite again.
My mother wanted me to marry a man when I was 13.
Who learned what? Their works. That's what it's saying. Psalm. Read Psalm. Leave it right there. Read Psalms now.
But were mingled among the heathen.
And what? And
learned their works.
Who learned their works. Because Muhammad married who? A 6-year-old girl. Right. So we'll get that custom from to marry girls that take 10 on a Muhammad. Now give me Muhammad, now put it back again. Put that devil back. Read that again, please.
The Islamic prophet Muhammad married Aisha,
read on,
daughter of Abu Bakr, when she was 6 years old.
So our people now follow the same diabolical tradition on who? Muhammad. He married a girl that's 6-year-old. Now, the so-called black man in what? Africa right now, marrying what? A girl that is 10 years old. Because he think that's a custom. Why get that custom from, brothers and sisters? On an Islam policy. That bloody religion. Now go back now. 32 Psalms.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 106, verse 35. But were mingled among the heathen.
When you are ready for your own homeland, which is Jerusalem, then among the heathen, what happened next?
And learned their works.
Who learned their works. One of the works to learn from Ishmaelite, for the Muslim, the real Muslim, is what marrying a girl that is 13 years old. Who learned their works. Now give me Jeremiah now. Three and 2.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, verse 2. Lift up thine eyes unto the high places, and see where thou hast not been lying with.
What? And see what?
See where thou hast not been lying with.
Now be mingled with, go ahead.
In the ways hast thou sat for them.
Sat for who? Go ahead.
As the Arabian.
As who?
The Arabian in the wilderness.
The Arabians is the real Ishmaelite. Allah Akbar, that's them. So you're so-called black man under that religion called what? Islam. You are forced, brothers and sisters. Our fathers and mothers were forced in that bloody religion called Islam. And the men were what? Castrated on a Mohammed regime. In Mecca was a slave port. Mecca was a slave port. They were selling us on Mecca. That land called Mecca, it's not holy. It's not. That's a bloody land. They were selling the Jews, the real Jews in that land. Give me Genesis. You know what I want? No, hold that. Give me more. Put it up. No, read from the top again. We didn't read something else. Read from the top, Mr. John.
The Islamic prophet Muhammad.
He's not a prophet. Go ahead.
Married Aisha, daughter of Abu Bakr, when she was 6 years old. And the marriage was consummated when she was 9 years old.
That's rape. He had sex with her when she was 9 years old. That's rape. He should be in jail. So if you follow a religion that is male, a grown man, let's say you're 40 years old, 30 years old, marrying a 6-year-old girl, and had sex when she was 9 years old, that's rape. And the white men know that. You go to jail. I haven't seen a grown man in America or marry a girl when she's 6 in America. Or people work. You go to jail. It's called rape. Give me more. Come down a little bit. Read that, please.
Here's a more detailed explanation. Betrothal and marriage. According to traditional sources, Aisha was betrothed to Muhammad at the age of 6 or 7.
You see that? So you still got black people that come out of that religion. That's not a religion. It's telling you. She was 6 and turned 7. He betrothed. How you can betroth a girl at 6 years old? She ain't fitting or elementary yet. She can't even provide for herself. She can't write her name properly or spell her name properly yet. That's a child. But if you follow Islam, you're going to believe this. And you're going to call Muhammad a prophet. He's not a prophet. Go ahead.
But she remained in her parents' home until she was 9.
That's a lunatic mind. She was 9. Are you killing me? Read.
Or 10, according to Ibn Hashim, when the marriage was consummated in Medina.
In Medina. That's where they be going in Medina, in Mecca. Brothers and sisters, come out of the false religion called Islam. It's not a black man religion. Keep reading, Sir John.
Muhammad's age.
How old he was.
At the time of the marriage, Muhammad was 53 years old.
Son, no, arrest the guy. To go find his descendants and arrest all of them, put them in prison. Bro, I'm lost of words. He's 33 years old, married or got out 6. And they put him when she was 9. That's rape. He should be in jail. Locked up, throw a key in the ocean. But it's the same religion our people follow so earnestly today. Keep reading.
Aisha's role. Aisha was the only virgin Muhammad married.
Jesus Christ, help me. Don't talk about her age. She's a baby. She's a baby. Don't say she's a virgin. It shouldn't alter your mind. Talk about her sex part. Should be in school learning. But if you honor Islam regime, that's who you follow. The false prophet Muhammad. He's not prophet. He's not. And he's not from a descendant from the 12 tribe. He's not. He's not people. Keep reading more. Go up a little bit. Thank you. Drop that. Like I should be in jail. Go to Genesis 38:11. Now, there will biblical contest for you brothers that lost out there. Contest. Let's see the age in a marriage for male and female. Give me 38, verse 11. Genesis.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 38, verse 11.
Read.
Then said Judah to Tamar, his daughter-in-law, remain a widow at thy father's house, till Shelah, my son, be grown.
Stop. Now he's a son now. So he's still young. Remain your father's house until my son be grown. Hold right there. Let's see the age for being grown. Give me Deuteronomy 24. Give me verse 5. Got it?
Yes, sir. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 24, verse 5.
Read.
When a man have taken a new wife, he shall not go out to war.
Stop. He shall not go out to war. So what is going to war as a male? Go back now. Give me Numbers 1. We're going to unfold everything for brothers in Islam. Come out. That's not your custom. That's not your religion. That's not it. 1 and 2, Numbers.
This is the book of Numbers, chapter 1, verse 2.
Read.
Take ye the sum of all the congregation of the children of Israel after their families.
Read.
By the house of their fathers. With the number of their names.
Read on.
Every male.
Every what?
Every male.
Go ahead.
By their polls.
Read.
From 20 years old and upward.
From 6 years old and upward.
From 20 years old and upward.
From 13 years old and upward.
From 20 years old and upward.
From 9 years old and upward.
From 20 years old and upward.
Shall do what?
All that are able to go forth to war.
Stop. That's God plan. When you're 20 years old and up, you go to war. You don't sit home and scratch. That's the age God ordained in the Bible. So go back now, Genesis now.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 38, verse 11. Then said Judah to Tamar, his daughter-in-law, remain a widow at thy father's house.
So a widow is not even a 6-year-old girl. A widow. You say, "Oh, I just lose my husband, and I'm a widow now." Imagine you seeing that stuff. Or 6-year-old girl telling her family, "Oh, I'm a widow now." Or 9-year-old girl saying, "Oh, I'm a widow now." Or 13-year-old girl saying, "I'm a widow now." It don't make sense. Read again, Sir John.
Then said Judah to Tamar, his daughter-in-law, remain a widow.
Stop. The Bible is telling, remain a widow. It's not kids. They say remain a kid. A widow is now a 6-year-old girl. She's not 13. She's not 9. She's not 6. Be a widow. Read on.
Remain a widow at thy father's house. Till Shelah Till Shelah my son be grown.
Being grown, the age 20 years old and upward to marry. Give me Toby 1 and 9. Toby. You follow Islam, you follow the wrong path. But a chance to repent, brothers and sisters. A chance to repent. Stop following a false religion, making it to rape a 6-year-old girl or a 13-year-old girl. That's rape. That's not marriage. The marriage age for a guy is what? 20 years old and upward. Not going to mean, according to the Bible. Read that. Toby 1 and 9.
This is the book of Tobit, chapter 1, verse 9. Come on. Furthermore, when I was come to the age of a man.
Stop. Read it again.
Furthermore, when I was come to the age of a man.
Stop. Read it again.
Furthermore, when I was come to the age of a man, I married.
Stop. Read it again. I got distracted. Read it again.
Furthermore, when I was come to the age of a man.
What is a male?
Of a man.
Stop. You sure he's not 6 years old?
The age of a man.
So he's not 13 years old?
The age of a man.
He's not 9 years old?
The age of a man.
The age of a male is from 20 years old and upward. The same thing for a male, the same thing for a female. Once you're an Israelite from 20 years old and upward, that's the married age, brothers and sisters. If you follow in religion, you can marry a 6-year-old girl. That's wrong. It's rape. You go to jail. You should be in prison. Locked up, take the key and throw into the ocean. So if you follow a religion, that bloody religion that castrated the male in slavery under what? Mohammed regime. They call what? Sub-Saharan slave trade. Call what? We broke our laws. Take wake up for me. Give me the last verse now. John 3:3. But it's time to repent, brothers and sisters. That's what Christ said. Read that.
This is the book of John, chapter 3, verse 3. Jesus answered and said unto him,
Read on.
Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again.
So, brothers and sisters, you may right now in Islam, that part of the 12 tribe of the nation of Israel that scattered abroad worldwide because of our transgression. Read that again. I said that part again. Except
a man be.
Stop. Except a man stop marrying a girl that is 13 years old in West and Central Africa. Stop that. I'm telling you, brothers, in Islam right now. Stop that. Except a male. Go ahead.
Except a man be born again.
Change your will or thinking, brothers. That's rape. You brought in West Africa, Central Africa, repent. Come back to the true God. The Bible. Return. We are the nation of what? The 12 tribe that was scattered abroad what? Because our transgression, brothers and sisters. We must repent in the last days. And with that, we say shalom.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models.